Hey Soul Fam, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another flower essence recommendation video, and this is the flower essence for September. Basically what I do each month is just connect with the energy of the month and see what flower I feel is kind of calling out to me, either be it through opening my Akashic records or messages I've been sent throughout kind of the end of the previous month. And I kind of I connect with the energy of the month that's coming and things that I've been seeing either through readings or through my own channel messages, and I choose a flower according to that. For the month of September, we have Quince, which is a Flower Essence Society flower. I find this flower to be just so loving and beautiful and so just open in its energy, and I felt like that was the energy that I was feeling for September. So I chose this flower. It's a flower that I use sometimes within the different formulas I create for clients, but it isn't one that I connect with very often. So it was really beautiful when I did connect with it, and I started to really dig deeper into what the energy behind that flower was. If you aren't following me on Instagram, you should, because I usually post this at the very beginning of the month. It takes me a little bit longer to create the video, so I'm still sharing it because I think we can learn a lot about the actual flower essences themselves, regardless of what month I am showing them on or talking to you about them. It really is just information through the post or the video I'm creating, and regardless of the month that I'm posting it in, I encourage you to really dig deeper into these flower essences, get to know them yourself, feel their energy, and maybe even try them yourself. So let's get right into the video. The reason I chose Quince as the flower for September was really because I kept seeing all this fear, all of this low vibrational energy coming in, and all this fear kind of retracting and making us introverted and making us feel unsafe in some way. Really what we need to be doing right now is connecting with the universal love, with the universal unity, with the collective unity. And we all really need to be showing up with this unconditional love, connecting with the love that we have inside of ourselves, and being able to just embody that and show up in every aspect of our life with that way. Really connecting with that love that we have inside of us, that unconditional love, not only for ourselves, but for everything, and being able to embody that in everything that we do and say in our life. It's about connecting with our universal love, with that divine feminine energy, and being able to just live life through those, it's like putting on these love glasses, right? And seeing everything with love. Even those things that frustrate us and make us mad or give us fear. It's being able to show love through that to ourselves, to the hard times that we're having, and being able to just embody whatever it is that we need to live in this life and show up in that way. We really need to find balance as well. I feel like there's so much fear and media and people pulling us in these directions of thinking certain things or living a certain way, and it's like, actually no, we need to find balance between that and all of this other energy of love and spirituality and kind of consciousness, right? And unity within everything that's happening right now, finding unity. We need love and compassion. We need to break down these walls that we've created or that others have created, so that we can actually start living life fully. And we do this through connecting to our divine feminine energy. And we're not talking about sex, we're not talking about anything of those terms. We're talking about energetics, right? So we're talking about the divine masculine, the divine feminine. Divine feminine is about flowing, it's about universal love, it's about unity. Those are the things that we need to embody and connect with right now, so that we can not only help the universe, help the consciousness, help the collective. It's gonna help us. It's gonna help us awaken. It's gonna help us live life better. Quince is all about balancing the energy of love and power and finding a nice happy medium within that. And this flower really helps us bring that within ourselves. So there is this energy inside of us that's very powerful. It's very action and very power-based. But then there's also this nurturing side of ourselves, this feminine energy that needs to kind of come through as well. So this flower, really what it does, it helps integrate both of those sides. So it's not going one way or the other. It's let's find a nice balance right in the middle and be able to bring both of those energies forward in our life, connect with both, so we can live harmoniously with both. When these two energies aren't balanced, we're either too dominant or we find ourselves that we're not able to assert ourselves enough. There's maybe a little bit of energy of, I don't feel like I'm enough, I'm trying to control everything in my life. So this is where kind of that duality comes in. And what Quince does is brings them together and allows them to coexist. I kind of like to look at this energy as like tough love, right? I know I need to do certain things and I need to take action, but I'm going to do it with love and kindness. So let's say I need to work out. I know working out is going to be so good for me and it's going to make me feel really good about myself. And there's this kind of side of me that knows that loving energy that comes with it. And this other energy that's just do it, because if you don't do it, then you're not going to take it off your to-do list, right? Or you're not going to feel accomplished at the end of the day. So it's like bringing those two together. It's kind of like saying, all right, I know exercising is going to make me feel great. It's going to allow me to move energy within my body. It's going to allow me to love myself more. It's going to make me feel accomplished in a nice way, but not from a way of ticking necessarily something off my list, but just feeling better about myself and being able to show up with an energy that's better than if I hadn't worked out. It's kind of allowing us to give ourselves that tough love, allowing ourselves to take action, but from a place of kindness to ourselves, to our environment, to everything. Really depending on what you're needing. So maybe you're finding yourself not asserting yourself enough, or you find yourself that you're too dominant and that you're too controlling. This flower really can just bring both those in and help you either or. So it works both energies and finds the medium, like a nice happy medium. And essentially we kind of need both energies in our life, right? We need that energy of taking action and being able to take charge of our life and be able to use that energy to achieve our goals. But on the other end, we can't forget all this divine feminine energy that we each have, each and every one of us have, because that's going to allow us to flow, to listen to our intuition, to kind of grow within our path instead of all making it kind of all brain-based or thought-based or goal-oriented. Quince creates this healthy balance between kindness and boundaries. So we're able to speak up for ourselves because we know that it's right for us. It helps us take action in those moments that we're not believing in ourselves. But because we love ourselves so much, we know that we need to take action. That's where the tough love comes in. This is a really great flower for anybody that's a parent, that has children. It can really help you find that balance of, I want to be a good mom, I want to make sure I put up my boundaries, or I want to be a good dad, I want to put up my boundaries, but I'm also finding myself being too strict, or I'm finding myself being too lenient, and I'm not putting up boundaries for my child to really have that structure and prepare them for the future in the right way. So it can help you show up so you can balance both of those energies in the right way. Maybe some of you watching feel like you're too dominant, or some of you feel too passive. Quince is for both of you. It's for both of those energies. It helps balance both of them. So if you need to bring in more of one, this is a great flower. Maybe some of you have been through a really bad heartache. You feel like you can't be vulnerable. You can't open up to others. This flower also, to me, it's like this vision of opening your heart and being able to be compassionate with yourself and with others, but also vulnerable. It'll help you speak up. Speak up about your feelings, communicate, feel, and not hold back when you feel that you're scared. So if you are feeling maybe a little scared of speaking up, expressing your feelings, maybe you've been through something really tough, really hard, your heart's been broken, this flower is really good for that. It helps us kind of bring us back to ourselves and connect with the love. Open up to love as well. Quince is this beautiful energy of yin and yang, right? It's that power and that love and finding balance and this nice, like, safe ground within both of those energies to be able to just show up. And in my mind, if we can find that yin and yang and play around with that and live in both of those energies, we're more likely to take inspired action, listen to our intuition, follow our mission or purpose. Quince to me feels like this really interesting, powerful energy that we can tap into ourselves, regardless of what we're in right now, we're feeling, what energies we're tapping into, and helps us really just believe in ourselves, open up, be vulnerable, find balance, and bring more of that universal love, which I think we all need right now. There is so much separation, so much just judging, and as we all know, the Akashic records don't judge, and I feel like this flower really is about that. It's, you know, you have to heal something, you need to look at something, but you're scared, but you know deep down inside of yourself that if you don't look at it, you're going to continue to drag this on. So this flower's like, I love myself, I know I need to heal this, I'm scared, and I know I can dig deep within myself and find that powerful energy to deal with this and to look at it with loving kindness. So it's like we don't have to force anything anymore, right? We just show up with loving kindness, we put up our boundaries, we create a new reality for ourselves, and it just feels so much better. It feels so much more aligned. And when we can do that, to me it feels like we're more likely to connect to our free will and to manifest things that we need to in our life, right? And to me, Quince really is all about love. It's about opening our heart. It's about that unconditional love, especially because when we have unconditional love for ourselves, for the people around us, for the universe, then we're more than likely to show up in a way that's most aligned. So that might be having to put up boundaries for some. That might be being more nurturing towards certain people and things. It's all about listening to ourselves. And I think Quince really does a really good job of allowing us to start opening up, expressing ourselves, and listening to ourselves. So if you're interested in Quince, I'll make sure to put a few links below so you can check out the flower essence if you want to purchase it. And if you are interested in working with me, I am a flower essence therapist. I also combine that with the Akashic record readings. So I'll make sure to put my contact form below. Feel free to reach out, ask any questions that you have. And I'll be back soon with a new video all about spirituality, the Akashic records. So make sure that you subscribe if you like what you're seeing here on this channel. And make sure to click like if you are enjoying these videos. It really helps support my channel. And I'm sending you guys a big hug. Take care, and I love you guys. Bye.